Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I figured we'd kick off the week by talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, this is the year of Red Dead Redemption 2, so I don't think we're going to hear anything official from Rockstar anytime soon when it comes to the next Grand Theft Auto game, but we know it will be massive. And if you look at the trend, we may even know that the game will once again take place in the past. I'll break down exactly why I think that, guys. Thanks again for joining up here at the channel. Subscribe if you're new. We will update you on all things Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 6, and everything Rockstar. So with all that said, let's get into it, guys. If you look at the timeline for Grand Theft Auto, of course, the last two games took place in the modern era. So because of that, many people assume that GTA 6 will be back in the modern era as well. I mean, that might be the best way to take advantage of futuristic technology. Of course, this game has UFOs, so maybe they're trying to build upon that. Perhaps we will eventually make it to the moon or Mars. But still, man, playing those old games like Vice City and San Andreas, where they pretty much took up an entire decade, it just took you out of the real life. You know, this is a perfect recreation of the real world, but it's still great to kind of escape everything, if you guys know what I mean. Well, if you go back to Vice City, which took place in 1986, and then San Andreas in 2001, before that game was Grand Theft Auto 3. That was a monumental game, really the first ever open world game on that scale. Well, that one was also a modern era game. It was released in 2001 and took place in 2001. So after Grand Theft Auto 3, they released back-to-back games that were back in the past, and then followed those up with two games in the modern era. So maybe they will follow up those two with a brand new game back in the past. And if you think about the location that I predict Grand Theft Auto 6 to take place, which is back in Vice City, that would make sense as well. It would kind of be a prequel to GTA Vice City, and that's a time when Miami was kind of forming, so you can see everything really turning into the official Vice City of the world. And nearby you have Haiti as well as Cuba, which were two extremely popular locations back in that decade. So you can set sail from Vice City over to those two massive islands, and even Atlanta is a perfect city to take place in the 70s as well. So you can take the trip up north all the way up to the Grand Theft Auto version of Georgia and A-Town. Let me know if you guys would be down for going back in the past. Another huge clue is how it seems like Rockstar is obsessed with Back to the Future. I mean, they got references to that movie everywhere. Well, maybe that's a clue that we are going to go back into the past for the next Grand Theft Auto game. And once again, I think it will take place in the 70s. We had the 2000s represented, the 2010s, or whatever that's called, represented here in GTA 5, the 80s and the 90s. It's time for the 70s to get representation as well. I understand there might be a few things missing from that decade that we're used to, but really it's not too old, and a lot of those classic vehicles, even the jets and all that stuff, I think it would be welcomed for the Grand Theft Auto universe. I'm down for it, guys, and I hope Rockstar pulls the trigger and sends us back in time like Marty McFly and Doc Brown. If you look at the trends, that might be what's coming, guys. So thanks again for joining up for the update. I really don't think we'll get any official news for Grand Theft Auto 6 anytime soon, but there's been some huge games recently that have had some key leaks. You know, the kind of leaks where you look at it and you're like, that can't be true. But sure enough, the game releases and the leaks were exactly on point. So if you get any major leaks coming out from Grand Theft Auto 6, we'll definitely dissect it, because you never know what's true these days. I know there's a huge rumor going around telling us that GTA 6 can take place back in the 70s. Is it true, guys? Be the judge. Let me know in the comments section below if you think it's possible. We'll catch you again very, very soon. As always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.